Hi, my name is Ronek, class of 2013. A degree was in psychology, and my current role is territory manager at Pfizer. My time at SNHU prepared me tremendously on how to deal with discrimination in life and in the workforce after I graduated. And the way they did that is my last year at school, that's when I decided to come out being gay and HIV positive. And I did that by releasing a motivational video on YouTube. And I didn't specifically gear it towards students at the university. It was more so I was starting a public speaking business, and I wanted to use it as marketing to speak at universities about myself, my story, and how to get people educated on sexual education to make sure they make right decisions throughout their career and their life at school. I didn't really put two and two together when I was applying at universities. It wasn't like I was looking for a school that was going to be specifically open and inclusive. So when I went to campus in New Hampshire, I didn't think about discrimination. The only discrimination I thought of was being Indian. And I was like, well, I'm so loved in my hometown, and I could be loved anywhere, right? But so what I learned was when it was in New Hampshire, there was a bit of discrimination, but I never felt discriminated on campus. And so that's the difference, because when you're on campus and when you're around like-minded people and educated people, especially of how well Southern New Hampshire University treats their students, the one challenging thing about myself at the university was I was HIV positive, and I didn't tell anyone when I knew. It's something that I found to be really challenging, not telling people. And I think the biggest thing is you owe yourself respect, but you also owe the people that you're communicating with respect, as well as your own roommates. Some of the resources available at SNHU that we had were the Diversity and Inclusion Office. They were a really good administrative support team that the university had, and it was really good for students to go to. They're really great on making sure that you feel accepted along your entire term at the university. One of the things I found really rewarding about being an LGBT person on campus was I circled myself around some really awesome people. I mean, I had all these different circle of friends, right? I mean, and if I wasn't open, I probably wouldn't have had such close relationships with classmates and like my friends on campus and even teachers and professors. I just found myself like with a support system I never thought I would have after I was openly like communicating like my own personality and my own life. Because people then share parts of their life with you, and then you end up being a support system for each other.